Good evening. Continuing hot and humid across the country today with another uncomfortable night's sleep ahead of us this evening. Some showers and storms developed about the interior of the main islands this afternoon, but only the lucky few say any relief from the heat by way of a cooling rain bath. The good news is the heat will not last more than a few days, but the bad news is that the heat is going to make way for a strong tropical cyclone expected to start affecting the west and the north later Thursday or Friday. The SPCZ is quite active now north of Rotuma, with a developing tropical disturbance developing in the SPCZ near the southern islands of Tuvalu. Bands of middle and high clouds streaming after thunderstorms within the SPCZ are moving over the north of Vanuatu. Cloud and rain is expected to drift down over Fiji from the north ahead of the developing tropical disturbance on Wednesday. The wind chart shows light to moderate northeasterly winds persist over Fiji, feeding humid and very warm air from near the equator down over Fiji. Local afternoon sea breezes continue to dominate the wind flow around the larger islands. Warm and humid morning once again over the west tomorrow with a mix of sun and high clouds. A few afternoon showers mostly over the mainland with a chance of a thunderstorm inland later in the day, light winds and fresh sea breezes. Weather continuing hot and steamy over the north tomorrow with a mix of sun and high clouds. A thundery shower or two later, mainly about the hills inland and along the south coast, light winds and local sea breezes. Warm and humid across the central and eastern divisions again tomorrow with a mix of sun and clouds. Isolated thundery showers about eastern Viti Levu, fine over the maritime islands, light winds and afternoon sea breezes. Light northeasterly winds continue on coastal waters with moderate to fresh afternoon sea breezes about the larger islands, low to moderate seas and swells. The heat and humidity will continue on Wednesday as winds turn more northerly and freshen ahead of the developing tropical disturbance. By Thursday, the cloud and rain will spread across Fiji, heavier and more persistent about the north and the west. While the Suva side will see some rain, it won't be as much as Nandi and Lotoka. On Friday, there is a very high risk that we will have a strong tropical cyclone, category 3 or stronger, to the west of Fiji moving southward. It remains to be seen how close the center will come to the islands of Fiji, but some significant impacts from winds and storm surge are likely about the Yasawas, Mamanuthas, western Viti Levu and nearby islands. Official warnings will be issued over coming days. However, people in these areas should start preparations for a strong cyclone event as soon as possible. For warning information and advice on impacts, you can subscribe to our mobile weather messages via text for Vodafone and Ink users, or check out our Facebook page for details on how to get access to our premium subscription service. All the details are on our website at NaDraki.com as well. Please check in tomorrow evening for more local weather information and check in with us for updates over coming days. From the MyTV team and NaDraki, we wish you a pleasant evening.